Hello, good morning. Today is Thursday, June 11th, 2020. And today we are going to be working on social studies. Please take out your book and your contract. Are you ready? Let's start. Please open your books on page 176. Excellent. Migration and the Caribbean. Main idea. Many Caribbean people migrate to other countries to find economic opportunities and help support their families back home. People migrate or move from one place to another because of push-pull factors. Push factors make people move away from an area because of difficulties like war or drought. Pull factors draw people to a place because it offers more security and better job opportunities. Migration within the Caribbean. Today, it is hard to make a living on many Caribbean islands. The collapse of major businesses, including the sugar industry, has pushed workers out of rural areas into cities to find work. As a result of this internal migration, or migration within a country or region, two-thirds of the population now lives in cities such as Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic or San Juan, Puerto Rico. Many of these cities have become overcrowded. Urban unemployment is high in the Caribbean. Migrants seeking better jobs and higher standard of living have been forced to travel to other islands within the Caribbean region. By the 1990s, the tourism industry had expanded dramatically across the region. The demand for workers pulled many people to islands with large or growing tourist industries, such as Aruba, the Bahamas, and the Virgin Islands. Migration out of the Caribbean. At the same time, push-pull factors played a part in workers leaving to go to the United States, Canada, Europe, and other places. For example, political conflict in Cuba and Haiti pushed people to migrate to the United States. Remittances. Most migrants who find work in another country send money back to their families in the form of remittances, money sent to a person in another place. Remittances have become a significant part of the economy of some Caribbean countries. For example, Jamaica receives more than $79 million each year in official aid or money from other governments or organizations. However, the island receives 27 times that figure in remittances. These remittances are sent from relatives in other countries, such as the United States, Canada, and France. And this is a chart, children. Okay, these are the workers living the region, and then they send the remittances. Yes? Okay, look. The green squares are the remittances, and the red squares is the official aid. Look in Honduras. Okay, the official aid is of $564 million. And look at the remittances. 5 times the official aid. Look in El Salvador, Dominican Republic, and Jamaica. It's a big amount of remittances, right? Okay, please turn the page. Page 178. Conserving the rainforest. Main idea. Ecotourism provides a new opportunity for this region to protect rainforest habitats and fight poverty. The rainforests and other natural resources of Central America and the Caribbean are a draw for large numbers of travelers every year. Tourism, however, can damage or even permanently destroy these valuable resources. Rainforest habitats. A rainforest is an important animal habitat, a natural home or environment for certain species. Plants in the rainforest provide nourishment for the animal population and replenish the air with oxygen. Some animal and plant species in the rainforest are not known to exist anywhere else. The features of the rainforest that attract visitors are the very same features that are threatened by excessive tourism. If a species loses its habitat or the habitat is altered in any way, that species may face extinction. Conserving the resources of the rainforest is an important step towards protecting species that live there. Rainforest ecotourism. Ecotourism is a way of visiting natural areas that conserves the resources of the region. The purpose of ecotourism is to allow a visitor to experience an environment in its most natural form. A rainforest ecotourist might explore from the ground on a guided hike or a bird-watching tour. Another ecotourist might explore from above by taking a tour of the rainforest canopy, home to a great variety of animal species. This method of travel not only protects plants and animals of the rainforest, but also improves the lives of the local people. Ecotourism helps stop deforestation and soil destruction by providing alternative jobs to poor farmers who live off rainforest land. Ecotourism helps to preserve the environment by allowing a country to profit from and sustain its resources in their natural form. Housing for ecotourists is designed to have very little effect on the environment. For example, the construction of the Lapa Rios Resort in Costa Rica caused the loss of only one tree. However, even ecotourists can have a negative impact. If too many ecotourists visit a single location, they can interfere with the habitat there. International conservation organizations have become involved in ecotourism. They have begun to point travelers to destinations that are working to preserve the natural resources of the region. Now look, you have some pictures of this frog. This frog is called blue jeans frog. Why do you think it's called like that? Of course, because of its legs, right? It looks like she's wearing some jeans. Very nice, children. Now please take out your contract and we are going to start answering the exercises. Week 4. This week, we will study why and how Caribbean people migrate to other countries to find economic opportunities. We will also study how ecotourism is providing new opportunities to fight poverty. Exercise A. Compare and contrast in which way is the focus of ecotourists different from that of the other tourists. Okay, and we have tourism and ecotourism. What is tourism, Diego? Yes, it's the business of travel, an important source of income for Central America. Zulema, what is ecotourism? Yes, Suli, it's a way of visiting natural areas that conserves the resources of the region. Now we have to write an example for tourism and another for ecotourism. Okay, in tourism, this would be the answer for me, children. Visitors usually stay in one of the many island resorts or on cruise ships that sail around the islands. And an example for ecotourism would be a rainforest ecotourist might explore from the ground on a guided hike or a bird-watching tour. Ready? Let's continue with the next exercise. Exercise B. Complete with up to 5 words. The words may be used more than once. The first one, Marlene. To move from one place to another. Yes, Marlene. Migrate. The second one, Ariadna. Money sent to another person in another place. Of course. Remittances. The next one, Mateo. This moves people away from one area. Yes, Mateo. Push factors. Franco, these draw people to a place. Yes, Franco. Pull factors. Ian, 2/3 of the population of the Caribbean live here. Yes, Ian. Santo Domingo and San Juan. Number 6. Ignacio, countries with growing or large touristic industries. Yes, Ignacio. Aruba, Bahamas, and Virgin Islands. Antar, because of political conflicts, people migrate to this country. Of course. United States, very good. Jorge, these resources are damaged or destroyed by tourists. Yes, Jorge, natural resources. Number 9, Marlene, these provide nourishment for the animal population and replenish the air with oxygen. Very good. Plants. Number 10, Juan Luis, a way of visiting natural areas that conserve the natural resources of the region. Very good. Ecotourism. Number 11, Valerie. This helps plants and animals and improves the lives of the local people. Of course, Valerie. Ecotourism. And finally, Sebastian, these are getting involved in ecotourism. Yes, very good. International conservation organizations. Check your answers, please. Let's continue with the other exercise. Letter C. Answer the following. Number 1. How are people who migrate out of the Caribbean able to help support their families back home? Most migrants who find work in another country send money back to their families. Remittances. Number 2. Based on the graphic on page 177, what goes out of the Caribbean and what comes back? We were looking at this graphic together, children. Workers go out from the Caribbean and remittances come back. Number 3. What brings more money into the Caribbean countries? What brings more money to the Caribbean are the remittances from relatives. Number 4. How do remittances help to ease the strains of poverty in the region? The remittances help families to have a better standard of living. Number 5. How does ecotourism help protect against deforestation? Providing alternative jobs to poor farmers who live off rainforest land. What negative impact can ecotourism have? Too many ecotourists in a single location can interfere with the habitat. So this is the end, children. Thank you very much for this school year. It was awesome. I was completely blessed of having you as my students. Thank you for all your love, your support. Thank you for all the moments that we spent together. It was an awesome school year. Congratulations to everybody, okay? This is not a goodbye. This is a see you soon. Please, in the comments, you are going to type in the initials of your full name, your list number, the date, and you are going to tell me what was the best of this school year. I love you with all my heart. I send you lots of kisses and hugs. Bye-bye.